Persistence pays. I'm gonna go to the gym here shortly. Trying to get back in a little routine there. But about persistence, I guess kind of like the gym is to keep going. I guess that's kind of like consistency and dedication. But being persistent, I'll share this with y'all. Man, it was a doozy. I was on the phone for like 5 hours in total today, talking about persistence. And it was, anyways, I was talking with these customer service people for 20 minutes, and they said they couldn't help me out. Called back to a different person, same customer service. Basically, I was just going to talk to someone else because the point is they were not willing to refund my funds. I have not received goods or services for the funds that they've received, and so I kept asking them to just cancel, and I would like my money back. And they were gonna extend their offer, and it's funny, their titles in their emails, when I would get their emails, it said customer retention, like customer experience and retention. Like the only thing they're trying to retain is people's money, because they were not. It was something that it was like $279, and I was like, look, man, I was like, to normal folk like me and you, probably, like that's a good little chunk of change, to a corporation, that ain't nothing. I was like, like they tried to cite some kind of policy, and I asked to speak to a supervisor to make an exception for it. They would not give me any supervisor's name, let alone transfer me to them. No extension line, no email, nothing. And I was like, basically, after talking to one person for 20 minutes, then another person for an hour and a half, then another person for about an hour and a half, finally got a name. One name. And then so I was trying to pry more information out of them. And the whole time they're just like, oh, this is all we can provide you. And then I'd get a little more. And it was like, and it was like, dude, y'all are now just straight up lying. I was like, you said you couldn't, and then you did. I was like, that's a lie right there. You lied to me. Oh, well, I couldn't at the time. So this is what some companies allow here. I finally got my refund after closer to 5 hours. I mean, I pretty much know their whole call department by name now. It seems I bet they know me. That's persistence. I was like, hell no. I was like, it's one thing. I sat there for about an hour and a half, like patiently. Then I called back and was trying to talk to another person, just patient. Then when they started doing the whole runaround again, like the first person, I was like, look, I've been on the phone with y'all 2 hours. I know I've only been on the phone with you for 20 or 30 minutes or whatever it was at the time. I was like, look, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I've been patient. I was like, I need to speak to the supervisor. And then it kind of got back and forth, not loud, not like arguing, but it got to where, I'd hate to say it, but I was like, man, I don't know how y'all sleep at night. I mean, y'all are like, and I'd kind of throw blows and stuff like that, and I give it to the guy. He kind of remained his composure, but he cracked because, he tried to have like a one-to-one with me, like more of a personal kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to be real with you. I was like, look, I mean, if it's your job, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man, but I gotta speak. I don't know what the whole reason was of them withholding even their supervisor's name. And they try to give me, oh, it's policy. It's policy. That's my dog barking. I'm gonna shut her out of here. It's policy and this and that. But the point is almost 5 hours. Persistence. I had to work for that money today. That's for sure. And anyways, I got it. I got an email with the refund transaction and all that. So, I mean, I was unfortunately, I was like, man, do I gotta call the bank to dispute this? I mean, which I already did at that point. I didn't tell them because I was kind of keeping that in the back pocket, you know. And but I'd rather get it now instead of wait because the bank told me it could take because it was like out of their normal timeline. It was like it could have taken like I can't remember if they said like 90 days or like 120 or something like months. And I was like, fuck that. And anyways, so yeah, that's probably gonna get censored. Anyways, so I'm gonna get off of here. I was just trying to make a quick video, trying to stay consistent with this as well, one a day at least. Anyways, I hope y'all had a good day. I'm worn out. I'm gonna go for a walk after the gym too, I think. Anyways, y'all have a good evening, and y'all probably gonna. Anyways, y'all have a good evening. Talk to you later. Godspeed.